work with Prince, which was another story I'm sure you've heard before.
Right.
And, Prince or Eric at one time was living with us right before he won Prince. He went up there, and he was played the back end of the Purple Rain tour, played solos and things. And he called me one day and he said, "Hey, you're booked tomorrow for an audition with Prince." And I said, "What?" I said, "I've played in 6 months now."
Right. Yeah.
So he said, "Okay, well," I said, "Okay, well, let's do it." And went up and talked to my wife, and I said, "Should I do this? Because I hadn't played." And
right.
she said, "This is what you've always wanted to do. So yeah, go ahead and do it." So I went downstairs, got my trumpet and oiled the valves and said a lot of prayers and said, "Okay, if it's to be, it's to be." And Eric called back in about an hour and said, "Hey, I'm sorry, it's off." And I said, "Well, ain't nothing happened. It wasn't meant to be." And he said, "No, and it's not an audition; it's a recording session."
Wow.
Recording session. And I've been playing 6 months. So that ended up being, and I went up there and we ended up doing the mountains. We recorded mountains with the band.
Well, Macio's like, "Yeah, we had a great conversation. It was short. The lights go down. This guy's coming down 2 flights down to the stage, blowing his horn." Is that how every show in Hockey Arena started like that for me?
Yeah, the horns would walk down the aisle.
Right.
And that's how the show would start. Now the funny thing is a Candy Dolfer story, that comes with that. And she's walking down the aisle, and we're playing the little groove, and we all coming on. And the turnaround is Prince would yell, "Turn around!" Dun, 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 dun. He yelled, "Turn around," and that's exactly what Candy did. She turned around,
walking down the steps.
No, she was halfway up on the stage at that.
Oh, okay, right.
But yeah, she literally turned around, and that's kind of like I won't say an ongoing joke, but it's a laughable little story from that time.
I was fortunate because I got to run into these amazing people.
Stevie, right? Stevie Wonder.
Oh yeah, he's a trip. I mean, in a good way,
Right.
I met him in an interesting way. So we were in DC, and we were doing a surprise birthday party for Michelle Obama, First Lady.
Oh, okay, right.
And so Stevie was there, and so he decided he wanted to do some songs with us. But anyways, after the party, Prince had this restaurant open up for us and accommodate us for some late night dinner. And so everyone else got there before the horns received word, and so we arrived there after everyone, and the only seat that was available that was left whenever I got there was next to Stevie. So that's how I met him.
Wow.
It's funny. He has an interesting way of greeting you. Like if he doesn't know you, he'll take his hand and he'll like put it on your chest like this, and he'll say, "Who are you?"
Oh wow.
Yeah. He was like, I was to his right, and so he takes his right hand and puts it on my chest, and he says, "Who are you?" And I tell him, "I'm Lynn." He said, "Oh, the trumpet player." And I said, "Yes, sir." And he said, "Oh, okay. Nice to meet you." So
he knew it. That's nice.
Well, I mean, I didn't know him, but apparently he knew my name.
Yeah, that's right.
which is wonderful. I mean, it was very humbling. Very humbling.